Andrew Benintendi was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading Boston to the win over the Rangers 24-6. He is currently in the top 5 in the American League in slugging percentage. The Yankees allowed only 5.
Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight the road trip continues with the first of 4 between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Matt Andriese is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the 1 or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Hit in the air to right field. Dickerson's there. He's got it 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. First offering on its way. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Hot shot to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Hanley.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for the Red Sox. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
And a rather easy first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this is fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramos waits on it. 1 out.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Corey Dickerson. He can hold his own defensively, not going to make a lot of mistakes, but clearly his bat is what everybody's talking about.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. The batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And a ball, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Dickerson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Left fielder.
Here's Brock Holt now. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Chris Young. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted in the air to center. Rasmus on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Left fielder.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Pedroia. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Again, he sends it out of play.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now another 0-2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Batting sixth. Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 13 home runs and 42 runs batted in.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting seventh. The shortstop.
Striding forward, Matt Duffy. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Swing and a liner. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Andrew Valenzuela, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Pulled toward right center field. Dickerson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a stop by Morrison. It's there, and he's out.
The shortstop.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Rasmus has a read on it, and the inning is over. Red Sox go. So stepping in, Logan Morrison. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge the.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned.
At the plate, Ricky Weeks. Lifetime versus David Price. 7 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holt has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 28.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Duffy has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
This one's down to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting number 15.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia, number 21 for him on the season, and with it the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
He might have thought he was over the hump when he retired the 3- and 4-hole hitters, but the 5-hole hitter said not so fast. Any of these middle of the order guys can burn you, and he sure did right there.
Up next for the Red
Into the
Sox.
box now,
First
Eduardo
baseman.
Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Line towards center field. Rasmus is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now Price is 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. He'll get it into second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Longoria. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And now Longoria with a big swing and a drive in the air to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping in now, Steven Souza. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 from Price. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind the count again. Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
The batter number 5, shortstop.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Matt Duffy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about.
And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Logan Morrison is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ricky Weeks becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Here's Chris Young. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
3-0 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramos waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Andrew Valenzuela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. That's lifted the other way out to left. Souza is under it, and that retires the side. Down in. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Lays off 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia, and he's retired, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Steven Souza stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
1-1. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Holt racing back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They hold on. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. In there for strike one, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The center fielder,
Here's Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and even 30 home runs on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Duffy scoops it up, and a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag and trying to pick things up where we left off. Brad Miller. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Miller.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. Tyler Thornburg takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Matt Duffy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And there he goes towards second. Hard hit at third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Logan Morrison is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again. Ricky Weeks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there, ripped the line drive, and scored the run easy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez ranging into shallow right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And that one right down Main Street.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he was.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Betts racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the 2nd run scores. First offering on its way. Evan Longoria is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the 2nd baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Dustin Pedroia.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, The first baseman.
Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Brock Holt stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Here's Chris Young. High in the air out to center field. Rasmus has a read on it. And that retires the side. One left for the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The catcher, number 40.
Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more. Brad Miller. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Lifted the other way to left center. Holt is going to have room out there as he puts this away to into the box now. Andrew Valenzuela. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Valenzuela.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Rasmus. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Matt Duffy.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Shot back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
So stepping in, Ricky Weeks. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The 2-1 on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back to baseball on the show from inside the crop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, way to get dirty. It's in time.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Ready now, Dustin Pedroia. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest.